Hi everyone, this is Nina from Raphaela Soul Sessions. How are we all doing? I just put my daughter to bed a little while ago and thought I would pop on just to check in and say hi. How are you all doing? How are you all feeling in these times? It's as ever. It's all I seem to say at the start of every video is it's a crazy time. It really is. And but it's a powerful and very potent time as well. There are lots of shifts happening for lots of people, myself included. And it's an exciting time, I feel. I feel it's like a very powerful time we're in at the moment. So I have been doing quite a few sessions with clients. I've been working with a lot of men, which has been lovely, I have to say. I really love doing clients with men, even though men are obviously, they can be more left-brained and sometimes a little bit harder to hypnotize, but you know, whatever state of trance a client gets into, they always take something powerful from the session, no matter what the session looks like. Sometimes sessions really don't look like the sessions that you would see online. Sometimes they look very different, and but they're still always very beautiful and very powerful in their own ways. Sometimes the shifts happen before, during, and even after the session. It's, you know, everybody's called to have a session for a reason, and they can be just what they need to be. And I love that. I love that about them. And I love every single one of my clients. I'm in awe of these amazing souls that come to me to go on these journeys. And I feel like more and more feel very, very called to it. And divine timing is very much a part of that. I know a few of my clients have been aware of me for a while, but it's taken them a while to really feel the push to go for it. And I love that. I love that, you know, divine timing has a big part to play in all of it. There's a pigeon outside my window and my cat's at my feet. It's there's animals everywhere. What else did I want to say? The sessions I've been facilitating recently have been beautiful. Every single one of them. The messages, the healing, the way the exploration part of the journey seems to answer a huge amount of my clients' questions before we even got to the questions, before we even get to the higher self. That's a really lovely part. I love the empowering and passionate and reassuring, comforting messages we receive from the higher self. The collective messages are just they always blow me away. And sometimes I don't, sometimes because I'm working, I'm not really taking in to the full extent of what these collective messages are saying. And it's only after, when I'm transcribing, that I really feel the full impact of what they've said. And it just blows me away sometimes. So I'm going to read you one from a session I facilitated yesterday with a lovely client. I've started doing in-person sessions again, which has been just so lovely. It's a very different feel to working online. However, it's just a different way of doing it. It doesn't change the outcome or the impact of the work. It's just a different way of experiencing it, doing it in person. But I really love sharing that energy with a client and feeling the energy in the room. It's very, very powerful, and it's so nice to be in people's heart energy again. I really missed that, and I'm looking forward to having more of that soon, because we need each other's heart energy. It's very important for our existence, for our survival, to, you know, share each other's energies, and that our energetic connection and our energetic communication is such an important part of being human, even though many of us don't consciously know that. There's something very, very powerful that happens when we are together. So yeah, I'm really loving the in-person times that I get to have with clients. Both in-person sessions that I've done this year have been just so lovely, and it really is a journey that we go on together, and the energy in the room is just amazing. And I got two scents. I got two room mists from they're from Findhorn Flower Essences up in Findhorn in Scotland, and this is Sacred Earth, which is the grounding one, and it's very Palo Santo and like pine kind of scents. Palo Santo oil, yeah, sandalwood, rhododendron. Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely scent, and that's for grounding. So I got to spritz that over my client when she was coming back. And the other one is Sacred Light, and that is love and wisdom. And that, if there's one thing I could smell forever, it would be that. Oh, I just squished that right in my face, and I don't care. It smells so good. It's beautiful. It is just like pure love. It just smells like pure love, pure unconditional love. It smells amazing. Okay, I need to stop gushing over it, and I need to stop sniffing it because it's just so lovely. What else did I want to say? I don't usually sit here. I'm usually up on my wee sofa, but I've not had time to change my room around. So what else did I want to talk about? Just that it is a really powerful time to release and to set intentions and to visualize. Always visualize what we want in our lives and in the world. I did a really lovely ceremony at full moon. It was funny. I started writing down ideas from my own ceremony at full moon the day before, and then the next morning I posted something about that on social media, and somebody shared with me what Alison Cole had said about doing the full moon releasing ceremony, about, you know, we're done, and saying, you know, what we're done with, and what we want, and making two lists, one what we're done with and one what we want, and giving them to the elements. And that was exactly what I was going to do with the list I was already writing. So I decided to incorporate that as well. And I ended up having three lists and three manifestation lists as well. So I had a lot, there was a lot of burning, but it was beautiful. I went up to my trees up at the back of my house is just beautiful woodland. And if I go straight up back, there is this cluster of amazing trees that I go and spend time with. And I did my ceremony there. So I burned them and let whatever ash blow away in the wind needed to blow away in the wind. And then I buried them and made sure all that ash was, all the burning had stopped by pouring water on the top. So I used the 4 elements and I buried it. And it was a very, very powerful ceremony. I really enjoyed doing that. And I'm going to do more of them. I used to do them, but you just kind of forget, don't you? You kind of just get into your own little way of just doing things and forgetting and being a mum. A lot of the time when I put my daughter to bed, I just want to either just stare at a wall or fall asleep or just chill out. Sometimes I don't think to do these things. So it felt like a really powerful, important time to do that. So that's why I did it. But yeah, I'll share with you the message received from the session I facilitated yesterday with my lovely, lovely client. She's just beautiful, amazing, amazing soul, so brave and powerful. And I really am in awe of a lot of my clients. I'm so appreciative of the messages and the love I receive from people and the appreciation that I get from people, because I mean, I give that tenfold back to my clients. They are just kick ass. Like, they're amazing souls. So yeah, thank you all for being who you are and making the difference that you make, because it really does. Like, I feel like every time somebody signs up to do one of the sessions, they're not just signing up to do a session for themselves, they're signing up to shift the energy of the planet. And I feel like every single session has an impact. And I'm even coming to terms with how powerful these sessions actually are, and how powerful we are when we are in the quantum field and we are doing this type of work. I don't think we can fully comprehend the impact that this work has, not just on the individual, which obviously is the main point, but the powerful shifts that it can initiate for and manifest for the collective as well is just really amazing. So anyway, this was the message from her higher self for the collective. Everything is as it's meant to be in order for a divine consciousness awakening. Your consciousness has to return to the heart, to source, to return to wisdom from within, to connect with whatever you like to call divine spirit, source, God, creator, Gaia, universal consciousness. Even with what has been happening on Mother Earth through the hands of man, what is happening on Earth has been happening through the hands of man, by the hands of man. Humanity is connecting and uniting in a way that is both profound and beautiful. You have all the tools and capabilities to heal to change, to alter the path. And while sometimes it can feel overwhelming to take on so much that needs to be fixed, you must remind yourselves that it will not take one individual to fix it all. If every individual chooses to take one action, that action 7 billion times over will fix the problem. You each have a part to play, and there's no use in saying, but what can I do? I think a lot of people feel in that state, it's not up to us. What do we do? What can we do? Because what you can do is inherently needed. You all need to show up and connect and commit, to using your voices. United together, you are one people, one planet, one life. If a part of you is unhealthy, the rest of you will be unhealthy. Recognize that there is a lot of fear-mongering, but you all have the most incredible capabilities to heal the wrongs, and become a more compassionate and interconnected species. Everybody needs to recognize that life is infinite. You live in a universe of universes. Let go of the limiting shackles that you place on yourselves. Let go of thinking that you're set for demise, and know that true enlightenment is recognizing universal consciousness, which is infinite. In truth, there is never a beginning or an end. When you make peace with that, you realize it is not that which fills the space that is all that is real. It is the space itself that cannot be touched, captured, or contained. The vastness is always present and always will be. Which, I just thought that was a really, really beautiful and encouraging message for the collective. And I love that perspective from the higher self. I love all perspectives from the higher selves, because they're also it's just divine neutrality with everything. And even sometimes, I try and be very neutral about everything, but even sometimes when these higher self messages come through, I'm just blown away by how compassionate and how loving these aspects of my clients can be. It's amazing. So I think that's my ramble for you tonight. I hope you're having fun wherever you are, and you have a reason to smile. You have a warm place to stay, and enough company to keep you sane. And I'm just sending you all my love. If anybody would like to embark on one of these incredible quantum healing hypnosis sessions with me, then reach out. I am at www.raphaelasoulsessions.com. You can also find me on the New Earth Ascending Practitioner directory, and also the Quantum Healers directory. I'm there as well. I have a listing there too. So there's a few avenues. I also have my Facebook page, which is kind of where I post a lot of my day-to-day stuff. I have Instagram as well, and I use MeWe too. So go over on MeWe and find me. With the changes in all the information that is not being allowed to be shared, I like to have other options. So I'm over there. So yeah, I'm sending you all my love, and speak soon. Take care. Bye.